Alright, welcome back. Today we are playing some more Nine Kings and we are back in quest mode. What I'd like to do now is to start getting rid of these last clouds here. So to do that, I want to jump back up to King of Nomads and play this quest because I think it should unlock this last King of Nomads quest for us. So this is King of Nomads Riots. Riots at our call, we tear banners, take all loot, they all shall bow down. The conditions are we start with mob plots, and we start with a bunch of swords and shields. And if you know me, I love my swords and shields, so I'm very excited about that. And then we are at war with King of Nature, or King of Nomads Rebellion, and the King of Progress. So let's go ahead and play. So let's see. Oh, they were not kidding when they said you start with swords and shields. My goodness. And we get to start with Smithy. I love Smithy. Smithy stacked, so at the next Royal Council, I want Smithy again. Starting in year 6, we have Baby Boom on these two corner plots that don't have any troops on them. So I might want a migration. Alternatively, I could put like a mob down on there. I think we're going to go all in on the Warlord, though, with the swords and shields. So we get 20 HP from a shields on the Warlord because of Smithy. I'm going to put all of that down. And then we get 10 damage on the swords. So we just raised our Warlord's health to 92 and their damage to 35. And so they're going to hit the rest of our troops. And take the Warlord so I can upgrade them. And I'm gonna reroll. Ooh, I could take a rewind, or I could overhaul. I could adrenaline on the Warlord. Let's grab adrenaline for the Warlord. So we'll do that and we'll level them up. Alright, and I want to get a migration and try to migrate one of these, specifically that mob, over. Let's take the Warlord. I'm going to put a mob down on this plot because I don't think I'm going to get enough to migrate where I want to migrate. Let's reroll for the migration. Okay, we got it. Let's wage war against King of Time. Why not? Go for the adrenaline stacks and stuff. Now I'm debating on waiting a year and putting something down here so that this mob goes to this plot. I think we should probably do that. So let's just upgrade our Warlord. And that gives us new recruits. I think it's only 2 on each, but that's fine. And do I want executioners or concabulator? Let's concabulator. Oh wait, I don't have time to put it down in my... Okay, let's just... Didn't go the right way! That's so sad. I wanted it to go this way. To the square that's going to be baby boomed. That's okay, let's take the regression. These guys got 3 more units. Really good use of this baby boom. We got 3 units out of it. Oh my goodness, so sad. I think I'm just going to regress my warlords. If I can get a migration, I will migrate the mob back so that they are next to the warlords, so that every time I upgrade the warlord, they will get more troops. And same with when I get procreates. Let's put this concabulator down over there. And yeah, we're just gonna keep upgrading the warlords with progression, I think. We get another Royal Council here. I'll take a rewind, I guess. And I'll take Smithy times 2. So this swords normally does 5. Smithy times 1 makes it 10 damage. And Smithy times 2 is gonna make it 20 damage on the Warlord. So my Warlord's up to 143 health, 70 damage. And so every time it hits, it is giving those stats to the other troops. Let's reroll for No. Okay. Take a swords and do that again. I would like a migration. So once I migrate this plot back, then I will put procreate on my warlord, and my mob members will also get the 9 troops from procreate. And let's grab this plot over here. Oh, upgrade my warlord, I guess. So they're level 4, 108 damage. We're gonna start operating on the percentage for Smithy. Instead of getting plus 10, we'll get plus 10% on the shields. And instead of 5 damage, we'll get plus 5% damage on swords. I'm gonna reroll and take this procreate. I'm gonna use it because I have 2 of them. So that added to my other mobs here. And now we're fighting Jack of Rainbows. Oh my. We are just, demolishing them. Echo form, no. Let's reroll. Let's reroll again. Dang, no Gigantify, no Unify. That's okay. I guess we can Echo form. We can Echo form these guys over. That's fine. It's kind of a waste of an Echo form, honestly, but you know, that's fine. We get more mob members, and I'll procreate the warlord. It is what it is. Let's get some swords. But first, let's procreate. So we get 9 added to the warlord and 9 added to the other 4 plots for a total of 9 times 5, which is 45 new units for 1 procreate card, which is insane. Let's reroll. Guess I'll take a rewind. And I don't want any of these, so I'm gonna leave because I can't reroll. And then still have enough money to buy anything, so I got 20 damage, so that's nice. Let's upgrade one of our mobs. Let's upgrade them. Oh, they're level 3. I should have upgraded one of these in case I ever use my concabulator that's just kind of sitting there. And I'll reroll. Okay, we got adrenaline. And you know what? Outsourcing's not bad. Let's just reroll once though. Let's just make everybody fast. 100% movement speed. Now they're moving 1 movement speed, 1.5, 1.4. They're really not moving that fast. Let's do another stack of adrenaline and then probably rewind. Maybe not. Let's see what we get here. If it's another swords or shields, I'll probably take it and then do it. No, it's not. So let's just rewind. So I'm gonna swords, and I got plus 20% damage, so now I'm at 156 damage on the warlord. And every time he hits, they're all getting so much damage. The elves are almost taking out my warlord though. Let's take this clone card, and I'll make peace with King of Progress. Not really using his cards. I can use clone cards to upgrade the concabulator, which works for me. Oh. This is starting to not look very good. I lost, like, a lot of troops very quickly. I don't like that. Let's do a regression on the warlord. Yeah, see, the elves took out a good chunk of my warlord back here. I think I might lose this year. Depends. I've got 95 troops. I just so vastly outnumber him with the mob. We're gonna take procreate and get 45 more troops. With the 1 procreate right now, let's grab this plot. Oh, I already took that plot. Let's grab this plot. Sure. I'll procreate. 45 new troops. One thing with mob is if you use like procreate and then the mob gets it here, they get troops. This plot next to the mob does not get troops as well. That'd be really nice. Like, that's how orbiters work, but that's not how the mob works. Let's regression again on the warlord. So they're still level 4. I'd like to level them up. I think leveling them up twice would be very nice. And I am looking for a Gigantify from here. Okay, we got a Gigantify. We're going to use that. So now, 359 health, 312 damage. So then when they level up, they're going to scale off of that damage, and it'll be really, really nice. Let's reroll. Okay, I don't want to spend more money, so I'm going to shield because I want them to get plus 40% HP. Now they're at 500 health. So as long as they hit a group, they get plus 500 health every time they hit. So that can keep them alive a lot longer than if I'm boosting their damage. Let's grab the warlord, and we have a shop coming up. I'm just going to take the loan. We'll upgrade the warlord, so that gave me some new recruits. And now their health's up to 628, 374 damage. So I would certainly take more procreate cards or a clone so I can upgrade the concabulator. Let's try to reroll for it. Okay, we got the clone, and I'll level this up. That'll upgrade the warlord and all of my other plots. So that is nice. And we're gonna go to the shop this year. I don't know what I'm looking for, really. Let's reroll. I'll take adrenaline. I think swords is good, so we'll buy that. What is... I mean, their base health on the mob is 18.9, but I would assume that Carnage would take into account the health given to them by the warlord. So let's do Carnage. Let's do Offering. And we'll leave. So I'll Offering the concabulator. Okay, we got a Regression, Earthworks, and Rewind. Okay, let's upgrade this mob. So they're level 3. I'm gonna put 2 stacks of adrenaline on the warlord. So now they have 4 stacks. I am not going to use this Earthworks card. Does any of the mob have more units? This one has 57. Let's put Carnage on them. And then I'm gonna swords on the warlord. So they have 539 damage, 786 health. And I'm just hoping that the Carnage on these guys can help with that backline when they die. I'll grab an Orchard, I guess. And I'm gonna just... Do I Regression and Rewind? Who am I fighting? I'm fighting myself. Let's Regression, and I'll go for a warlord, and then I'll Rewind. I think that's the plan. I kind of want to stay true to the challenge and not use that Orchard. I want to not use it. Let's see. Let's reroll. Gonna go for a warlord. I have no more money. That's fine. I'll take shields. Alright, King of Nature's leading his final assault. Okay, so I'll shields on the warlord. 1100 health, and then I'll rewind, and then I'll shields again, and now they have 1540 health and 539.9 damage. I wish I could have gotten another warlord to level them up. Fighting King of Nature, I'm honestly a tad worried because the elves target the backline, which is the warlord, but you know what? Let's see. I've got 57 mob, between 40 and like 57 mob in these 4 plots. So let's just see if it's enough. Okay, we got rid of Champion of Nature. I think we're good. We have 294 troops. That's insane. I mean, they had 254, but quest complete. Well, that was fun. We just had all these mobs, like tons of mobs. All the units trained, 291 units. Yeah, no lives lost is always good to have, and first try on a quest. That Gigantify, I think, really sealed the winning there, and getting Smithy again really, really helped because if the Warlord is shooting our like troops and then adding 1500 health to them every time they shoot, that's like insane. Like they're gonna be so tanky. So very, very fun. I always love buffing the warlords. So let's see if we unlocked anything. We did. There we go. The last Kingdom Nomads quest that we haven't seen yet. Rubble Kingdom. Start with a kingdom filled with dragons' dens and plot destruction cards. Okay, that's fun because they get a 20% boost to damage, I think, when you use a plot destruction card. And that was our 42nd quest of the 81 completed. I'm going to just keep bouncing around until we get all of them done. But if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to drop a like and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any new Nine Kings content. And as always, thanks for watching.